Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Pink Sky Tarot. I'm Elle, and today we're going to talk about how to raise your vibrations. This is not specific to twin flames. This could apply to anybody that's on any sort of spiritual journey. And raising our vibration is good because it helps raise the vibration of the earth, and it helps more love come in and make things more peaceful. So when you work on those things individually, it kind of helps out the world and people as a whole. If you are in a twin flame connection, of course, raising your vibrations is going to help you get closer to union. But like I said, this can apply to anybody that's on any type of soul journey or just wanting to improve their own spiritual being and emotional and mental well-being in their own life. So I could, sit and list off some things that you could do, but it's always more fun to pull cards, and plus there might be some messages that the universe or spirit wants us to know, and there could be even something specific that comes out for someone who's watching. So let's get into it. Spirit, how can we raise our vibrations? How can we raise our vibration? Like there's lots of things we could do, right? How can we raise our vibrations? Go with this one since it came up. Let me move the camera. All right, work through your fears. Anything that we fear is going to be bringing in negativity. So if there's something that you're afraid of, if you have lots of fearful thoughts, or if you're afraid to do something, then that's something that you need to work through, because as you're working through your fears, it's going to start releasing negativity, which is going to help raise your vibrations up. Remember that nothing is set in stone. If you're worried about a situation that you think is never going to change or it's stuck, just remember things can always change. And if you're always working on yourself, then the things around you can change, which is going to help raise the vibrations, right? And then again, nothing will come of the situation, which means if there's something that you're worrying about, then just try not to worry about it. And whatever is going to happen is going to happen. So if you notice, these are all kind of like negative things: worrying, anxiety. We need to let go of the worries, the anxieties, whatever we're dwelling on. We need to just kind of learn how to let those things go. All right, Spirit, how can we raise our vibrations? Whoop, and there it is, love. Being loving doesn't mean being in love with a specific person. It just means being loving in general. Be kind to those around you, even if they're not kind back, Just the more love we feel, and also love yourself, the more you love yourself, the more that you can love others, and then you're kind of making a ripple effect with the love. So just always being loving, being kind to people. What can we do to help raise our vibrations? For this, nothing will come of the situation. I just heard nothing will come of worrying. So if you worry about something, it doesn't change the outcome. So it's just something to think about. You don't want to be in a constant state of worry, because that brings your energy down. Memories. Reminiscing of good memories is another good way to raise your vibrations. Feeling whatever, if you have loving memories, very joyful moments that make you feel happy, really get into that nostalgic feeling, because feeling happy and thinking about things and experiences that made you happy, that made you feel love, is going to make you want to give love to others. Man, look how peaceful she looks. She's really gone inward, and she's really going in and thinking about these things that make her feel good. And she's sitting in this dark space, but look how light she is. she's letting that light come out of her because she's really getting into that nostalgia. We're going to do one more for how we can raise our vibrations. You also might have past life memories that might come up, or dreams. Kind of getting into that can also, like, getting into your spiritual ancestry, I guess, can help raise your vibrations. All right, we got two. Let's see. Gratitude. That's right, being thankful. It's sometimes very easy to get caught up in the negative things that are going on in your life. So be sure to take some time and be thankful for the good things that are going on in your life. No, I don't really like this job that I have, but hey, at least I have a job. Or I don't like the city that I live in, but at least I have somewhere to live. You know, just being thankful, even for the little things. Tell the person that opens the door for you when you go to the store, tell them thank you. If somebody helps you load something into your car, tell them thank you, because then you're giving them good energy, and then you're going to get that good energy back. And then they will also give good energy to somebody else. And then, of course, re-energize. This is always good. A good thing to do. If you're feeling drained, especially spiritually drained, make sure to take time for yourself to re-energize not only your mental and emotional energy, but your spiritual energy. Don't let yourself get too drained. If you need to take yourself, like, remove yourself from a situation, or if you need to remove yourself from interacting with people for a while, then do that and go within. She's sitting in a dark space. And this girl is, like, all lit up, and she's still kind of in a dark place because she's drained. So she's trying to re-energize herself. That's important to do. All right, let's get some tarot cards out here and see other ways we can raise our vibrations. Shuffle. I always pre-shuffle my cards before the readings, but, you know, just so you guys know. All right. Begin with that emotionally drained. How are you feeling emotionally drained? How can we raise our vibrations? Two of Wands. How can we raise our vibrations? One more, please. Ace of Pentacles. It has the Hierophant in the reverse behind it, but I'm not going to take it. Just want the Ace of Pentacles here. But that might be a message for somebody. Again, that could be with the being spiritually drained, because or like especially in a spiritual relationship. But all right, why is the Ten of Cups in the reverse? Why is the Ten of Cups in the reverse? Okay, so we have the Five of Swords in the reverse. So if you're you're feeling emotionally drained, this feels like with a specific person, but not always. It could be with whatever, it could be with your job or where you live, or co-workers, family members, or a romantic relationship. But if you're feeling emotionally drained, you need to resolve whatever conflicts are causing this. It's going to be helping you work through your fears. I thought it was something else. Okay, anyways. That's going to be helping you. If you're feeling emotionally drained, then working through whatever conflicts are causing this feeling is going to help raise your vibrations. Because if you're stuck in this emotionally drained feeling, you're always going to be feeling low. You're always going to have a low vibration. So whatever conflicts around you can solve, you need to. All right, and Two of Wands is making choices and following through. So if you've been thinking about doing something for a long time that's going to be rewarding for you in some way, like spiritually, emotionally, mentally rewarding, make that choice and follow through on it. Because sitting around and thinking about doing something is not going to change your vibrations. What's going to change them is actually taking the action and following through on it. So she has two wands here, and she's already picked one, and she's not even looking at this one. She's like, I know I want to go this way. She's going to make this choice, and she's going to follow through on it. So when you're following what your intuition is telling you, what your soul is saying that you want to do, that's going to raise your vibrations up. And bring in new beginnings. Okay, new beginnings in the real world can help bring your vibrations up. If you felt like you've been stuck somewhere for a while, then make your choice, and this new beginning is going to come in, and you're going to start to feel better. You know, that's a way to re-energize yourself, right? Getting out of stuck situations. How can we raise our vibrations? Walking away. If you need to walk away from something, then make that choice and follow through on it. How can we raise our vibrations? All right, I'll take 3 cards. Justice in reverse, 7 of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Okay. So justice, a lot of times is associated with bringing justice to a relationship, sometimes divorce and stuff like that. But it's also about balance, because she has these scales here. And if you're feeling really unbalanced, then you need to get yourself balanced. And sometimes that means walking away from situations that aren't healthy for you. Okay? Now we have this being guarded, and this can go, I'll get a clarifier on it, but this could go 2 ways. Sometimes it is good to guard yourself against things. If you walk away from something and you need to put a boundary up to make sure that that negative thing doesn't come back into your life, that's okay. But also, on the other side of that, if you're being too guarded, then you're not going to be able to let good things. You're keeping the bad out, but you're also not letting the good things in. So you need to figure out where to put your boundaries, where to stay guarded against things, and where to let things in, which is that balance. So if you're off balance and your boundaries aren't right, then your vibrations are going to be staying low. So you need to figure out where to be when to be guarded and when not to be guarded. And then we have the Ace of Wands. Again, new beginnings. Starting new cycles that are positive for you are always going to be raising your vibrations. So go after that new job. Go after your passion project. You know, whatever beginning you've been sitting here thinking about, you need to go after it. All right, let's pull a clarifier on the 7 of Wands. Why is the 7 of Wands here? Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. This feels like more of a specific message. So if you are not guarding yourself around romantic relationships, or if you're being too guarded around romantic relationships, then the love is not going to be able to come in, or you're just hurting yourself unnecessarily. So it's still kind of the same message. Learn where to guard yourself and where to let things in. But it's just more specific around love. So that might be a specific message for somebody out there. Okay. How can we raise our vibrations? Judgment in reverse. How can we raise our vibrations? Devil in reverse. And one more. How can we raise our vibrations? King of Wands. Okay. Let me get a clarifier on this Judgment in reverse. Why is Judgment in the reverse? Alright, so 9 of Cups and the Devil. Okay, that's funny. Why is the Devil in the reverse? Alright. we have the you know what, we have the Hangman here in the reverse, and then we have the King of Pentacles. I had two other cards come out, so normally I wouldn't take that many cards, but alright, why is the King of Wands here? Five of Cups in reverse. Okay. So this Devil energy is very strong in this row. That's why I like using multiple decks, because it can really emphasize messages. So what is Devil energy? Devil is, there is negativity. Devil is ego, fears, addictions, anything that is just going to be draining you, right? They're working through your fears, right? So with this Judgment in reverse and this Devil on here, it's saying your judgment day, your truth, your trumpets is being blocked by this negative energy. So whatever it is that you're dealing with, you need to work through it. And then your hopes and your dreams and your big wishes are right there. Okay? So it's like, this Devil is like a gatekeeper, right? The way he's sitting, and then you have these two people down here. It's like he's blocking the entrance to something. So when you get past him, your celebration, your judgment day is right behind you, and your wishes and your hopes and your dreams are there. So again, with this Devil in reverse, and we have this King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is very steady, right? He's solid. He's like a husband kind of figure, right? So when you release this negative energy and you start working through these fears, you're going to start feeling more grounded. And this Hangman in reverse, either releasing this Devil energy is going to get you into a Hanged Man position where you can start taking in these spiritual lessons, which is going to help raise your vibrations, or it's going to help you get out of kind of stuck energy. If you're stuck in negative energy, then releasing these fears and working through your anxieties and all that is going to get you out of your stuck energy so you can feel more grounded. Or if you are working through your negative energy, then you can start bringing in the spiritual lessons. Since this is a general reading, it's going to kind of depend on your specific situation. That's why there's kind of multiple messages here. All right, and then with this King of Wands, what is the King of Wands? He is very passionate. He has a plan, and he goes after what he wants, right? He knows what he wants. He makes choices and follows through on them. He doesn't sit there and try and, do I want to do this? I want to do that. He knows what he wants. He sits very confidently, right? He's looking out. And then we have this Five of Cups in reverse, and it's like you don't want to have any regrets. If you go after what you want, even if it doesn't work out right away, you're not going to regret it, because at minimum you tried, right? You tried, and best case scenario, it works out great for you, right? And sometimes you might think that you want something and you try it and you realize you don't, but then it leads you to the next thing, which leads you to what you really want. So you're not going to regret making intuitive, soulful decisions and going after what you want. And when you are going in the direction that your soul is telling you to go in, then your vibrations are going to raise. All right. I will get one more row for you guys. How can we raise our vibrations? So it's Six of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and one more, please, for how we can raise our vibration. Page of Cups. Okay. With the Six of Pentacles, that's what I was talking about with the Justice card in reverse. It's just being coming into balance with yourself, but it's also giving and receiving equally. Sometimes we give too much. Sometimes we take too much. So we need to be giving and receiving equally. Sometimes we don't let others give to us, right? And sometimes it's okay to let people give as long as you're not taking and as long as you are giving back equally, right? So that's what that is about, that balance. Let's get a clarifier on the Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Okay. So the Wheel of Fortune. What are you not being truthful about with yourself about what you want? You may feel like something's destined for you and maybe you're trying to talk yourself out of it. What are you not being honest about with what you want in your future and where you want to go? So you really need to be truthful with yourself about what you want, where you want to go in life, what's going to make you happy. And sometimes it goes against what the people around you think is best for you. And that's okay. You need to go inside and be honest with yourself about what you want and where you're going to go and how you're going to get it. And then, of course, this Page of Cups is just more of that loving energy, right? Giving love out into the world, apologizing when you need to, forgiving, just all those simple things, those little things, they add up and they raise your vibrations up. Okay? All right. So kind of like the overall take is just really working through any negative energy that you have within you and around you, following through on things that are important to you, that are going to make your soul happy, and just remembering to take time for yourself. Those are all easy, not easy, but those are all kind of, it's easy because it's what you want to do. You know, it's like making the decision to do something that you want is easy. Sometimes accomplishing it isn't. But if you're following through on what you want to do, then you're going to be raising your vibrations, and it's going to be worth any work that you have to put into to get there. All right, I'm going to leave the reading here. If you have a suggestion for a reading, just leave it in the comment box. Just make sure it's kind of more general and not to your specific scenario. And also make sure to check me out on Instagram as I do daily guidance posts over there. And I will see you guys later. Bye.